Hello, beautiful people. I am the Twisted Woodchuck, and thank you for inviting me into your home, into your phone, into your world, into your personal space, or whatever it may be at this time to where you're viewing this video. First of all, I want to say that this video is in reference to me doing some wood products, cedar wood products, under the name Ansari Wood Products, Inc. And so I want to give you a background into how this started, how it was created, and how it was developed into what it is now, because my intentions is to produce beautiful cedar, 100% aromatic cedar products to enhance your home, enhance your office, enhance your living space, and and for them to be keepsake gifts. And so with saying that, Ansari Wood Products, first of all, this particular series of videos, because I have a YouTube channel that and a Facebook account that this is going to be, and an Instagram account. But basically, I have a YouTube channel up under Ansari Wood Products, and each one of these videos that I do is going to be on my Facebook page, which is Ansari Wood Products, and I have DNF Fine Cedar Gifts, and it's going to be, just me going through news feeds. And so some people may know me as the Twisted Poet, because I'm a spoken word artist, but I'm a writer and have been writing since the 70s. And I do home improvement, and I do wood products, so I am also the Twisted Woodchuck. So now basically, where this whole concept came from, and like I said, this is going to be a series of videos like no other woodcraft programs, no home improvement programs, anything like that, because I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. We may talk about politics. We may talk about poetry. We may talk about life in general. We may do some philosophical talkings, but we're going to go there. But more than anything else, I'm going to be sharing my love for woodcraft, my love for carpentry, my love for doing hobby, recreating objects out of, what God created. And so I'm an ex-felon. No, I'm a felon, because there's no such thing as an ex-felon, because in Missouri, basically, when you get a X on your record as a felon, then you're always a felon. You're never an X, because you're always scrutinized up under certain conditions. So I have 6 felony convictions with the state and 1 with the feds. I've been in prison 3 times because of the lifestyle that I desire to lead or live. But also, I was always a person who was good with my hands. When we was going to school, they should do them little ink blot tests of you, the hand-eye coordination and everything else. And for the most part, most of us black children always was told that we would be good in labor jobs, like as carpenters. We'd be good with, they told me I had good hand and I manual dexterity. In other words, I was good with my hands and what I was seeing. And so, and it was true. It was true, because I've always enjoyed taking things, turning them down, and redoing it. So, with saying that, now, before I get any further, mind you, my videos are going to be long-winded, so they're going to be anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes each, no more. And I'll try to be mindful of that, because I'm long-winded, but I have a lot to say. And then as I get off into certain things, you will appreciate where I'm coming from. But anyway, in one of my prison convictions, in one of my prison terms, which was from 89, the last one actually from 89 to 95, I had a 10-year sentence, and I did 6 years flat. And it just so happened that I was in church form, which I had been before, but I'm in the minimum security area, and so we're making wood products. Other people are making wood products, and so I'm a Muslim. We're in the Muslim community, and like some of us brothers didn't have outside income, but everybody is making wood products. You know, like cedar. Now other guys are making wood products, and then they're sending them home or they're selling them to other inmates. And so me being a carpenter, me into the home improvement field and being the carpenter, knew how to use measurements. And there was this other brother from Kansas City. Well, he was from St. Louis, but he was also from Kansas City, which we call him Ramza. Well, he's still around. He do carpenter work, but Ramza. And then there was this other brother who, his name was James Young, who became converted to a Muslim. And I can't think of his Muslim name at this point, but us three came together and started coming up with money to buy wood. And so I was in the architecture program. And so we started designing different wood products. And so from that, in 80, maybe in 90, 91 or something like that, because some of my patents, and I have blueprints that I was doing because I was in the architecture drafting class. And so I have blueprints that goes back to when I originally was doing them in 1991. And we started designing different things, different from everybody else. And so I decided that when I came home, I was going to start making wood products. So at the time, I sent off to the Missouri Secretary of State for the corporation handbooks and for articles of incorporation. And so even though you couldn't, as an incarcerated prisoner, you couldn't operate a business or a corporation, what I did was study this handbook, and I created closed corporations. I created 4 of them. One of them was Triangle Remodeling Company. Another one was 4D Corporation, which is going to be another construction company, and Ansari Wood Products, and D&S Fine Cedar Gifts. But it was all up under the umbrella of Triangle Group, because I was going to do greeting cards and all these other things. And so basically, I filled out these articles of incorporation, and when I came home, I filed and opened up Triangle Remodeling Company, which was a licensed and bonded corporation at that time. I created Ansari Wood Products and D&F Fine Cedar Gifts, which is manufacturers of wood products. And so that was in 1998. So if you Google it, you'll come up with the Missouri Charter and everything else. So I'm going to say that, and I'm going to get almost running out of time, so I'm going to get ready to comment and say that was in 1998, and I learned these things in prison and came home, because there is no such thing as prison reform. There is no such thing as prison rehabilitation. Clinton stopped the incarcerated student fund in prison, which stopped all college students from being able to, all prisoners or inmates or whatever they call them, to going to school. He did the same thing in the federal joint as far as stopping all the dead weights. So you had to use those universal weights because the guards was intimidated by inmates walking around with muscles. So I'm getting ready to close this out, and I'm going to say that then Ansari Wood Products Inc. at a glance, and this was my little statement that I made. Thank you for selecting an item from Ansari Wood Products Inc. As you may know, Ansari means helper of Allah. And we are all helpers of Allah, and we try to promote our way of life properly in our own lives. Then others will see by way of example. The concept of wood products was inspired from a desire for Muslims to be independent and self-supportive, and to come together socially to get to know each other as Muslims. We know that the best way to share our way of life with others was to apply it in our own circumstances. Allah tells us in the Quran that man gets what he strives for. The community's efforts was very successful. All praise is due to Allah. AWP Inc. goals is to produce unique and quality Islamic-oriented gifts that may become keepsakes or just enhance the beauty of your home or office as a constant reminder of the wonders of Allah's goodness. Inshallah, We also hope to spread the religion through commerce and trade, just as Islam it originally traveled from land to land. Tell a friend about Ansari Wood Products Inc. because we will truly appreciate the patronage. Remember, look forward for our ad and see. At this time, I was promoting in the yellow pages, but it was saying Ansari Wood Products Inc. Unique handcrafted in Islamic oriented gifts and jewelry chests made of 100% cedar. Okay, so I'm going to close out with that, and it also said, note, Ansari Wood Products Inc. also manufactures and distributes traditional wood products, plaques, gifts, jewelry chests, etc. under the name Dear Nest Fine Cedar Gifts. When you don't know how to say it with cedar. So again, this is the Twisted Woodchuck, and this was Fatin Jamil Khalil at the time, who was the president, and I'm going to say, well, alaikum assalam, because I came